4 days in, I'm really enjoying the Samsung Galaxy Note. How's it going, guys? I'm Aaron from PhoneDog.com, and I carried it yesterday in New York City on a business trip. And my favorite thing about this device so far, just off of 4 days of using it, the battery life. Just to recap for you, it's got a 3,100 milliamp hour battery, and obviously with 4G LTE when it hits the States, battery life isn't going to be quite as good as it is on the international version because I'm running HSPA+. That said, take a look at my Twitter feed at PhoneDog_Aaron because I've posted some pretty impressive numbers. Things like the device being on for 22 hours, 24 hours, 26 hours, and still having a charge, even if it was down to like 20 or 21%. Very impressed with the battery life. And for somebody like me, had the Galaxy S3, carried it for months, and I actually carried spare Galaxy S3 batteries with me when I traveled, because by the time I got in the airplane, traveled to London, got off in London, connected, and went through the business day, because usually I'm landing at like 7 in the morning going straight into the work day, battery life was an issue. Not the case with this. For somebody that travels a lot, is a road warrior, isn't always around a charger, this could be an awesome device, size aside. That said, let's talk a little bit about size. And obviously I've seen your stuff on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on the site, so there's a ton of stuff we're going to cover in this 30-day challenge with this device. That said, focusing on a couple of things today. One, battery life. Two, the overall size of the device. I'm proud to say it is a big device. It's still very much a meaty device, and it's hard to hold in the hand at times, particularly if you have small hands. That said, I've been pretty impressed. I do find that I can wrap my hand entirely around this device, even though I do have kind of long fingers. It is easier for me to wrap this one around because it's narrower and taller than the original Galaxy Note. So it's a little bit easier to hold in the hand. I like the design of this device as well. The colors are nice. The design's a little bit more reminiscent of the Galaxy S3 here, with the physical home button and then the capacitive menu and back buttons on the side. Other things include Jelly Bean. Really impressed with some of the improvements there. When you capture screenshots, for example, in the notifications bar, it'll show you previews of that. Love those little things like that. I think it adds a nice little touch. When you have Foursquare, somebody checks in, for example, you can either comment or you can like. Stuff like that's pretty cool, and I really enjoy those little features, those added features. The other thing I'm enjoying is Page Buddy. When you remove the stylus or when you add your headphones, something of that nature, there's automatically a separate page that pops up to the right of all of the home screens, and it gives you some nice shortcuts. So it's like you pull the S Pen out, and it's like, oh, you pulled the S Pen out. Do you want to draw something? Do you want to take notes? Do you want to, and it brings up this customized home screen, and all the icons at the bottom change as well, where you can customize it and make it your own. I think that's pretty cool. These are things I like about the Galaxy Note, and also because of the 5.5-inch display, it's incredibly easy to type on, and it's a very clear display. So far, I've been really impressed with the fact that it's 5.5 inches, it's an HD display, and it's a non-pen tile display at that. Keep it locked on the site, keep it locked right here, because I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos as part of the 30-day challenge. I carry this device as my personal phone for the next 30 days. Be sure to take a look on PhoneDog.com. Watch Challenge Day 1. This is 4, and I do it every couple of days, and I'll have all kinds of new stuff with some of the things that you've mentioned on YouTube, on PhoneDog, on Facebook, and on Twitter. In the meantime, let me know. Continue to send me those comments of what you'd like to see in this device at PhoneDog_Aaron on Twitter, Facebook, Facebook.com/PhoneDog, and on my page, Facebook.com/PhoneDogAB. I'll be back next week with some more challenge updates. I'll let you know what I love and what I don't love about this device. So far, though, the battery life alone is fantastic. And for me, it's like a supercharged Galaxy S3, where even though it's bigger, I really enjoy TouchWiz, the latest version of TouchWiz. Like Jelly Bean a lot. Like the processor in this device. The quad-core is running incredibly smooth. And that said, battery life is just like an added benefit. So it's almost like a turbocharged or Galaxy S3 on steroids, if you will, despite the larger size. So for some people, that's going to be enough to kick them over into this device as a device to consider in this holiday season. Keep it locked on the site. Let me know on Twitter, PhoneDog_Aaron, and stay tuned for more videos with the Samsung Galaxy Note 2.